Fortunately, this did not slow down the monsters a lot. There were quite much. The crossbow unit began to panic. They were almost out of arrows. They wondered about when the assault unit were going to reach them. While they were panicking, the followers got close to the defenders. Before the followers could ruin the formation, the assault unit arrived and cut through them. Ghislain turned to the men. He told them that they have done well. Gordon and the rest of the mercenaries were extremely happy to see their employer. They knew that they were saved. Ghislain ordered them to widen their formation and surround the fallers from all directions. He said that it is now their turn to overrun the fallers. The mercenaries quickly followed his order. One of the followers screamed and signaled the rest of the group. The moment it did this, the fowls began to run. The mercenaries were shocked to see this. Our boy did not expect them to retreat before they were surrounded. He realized that the monsters are very quick-witted. He turned to Belinda and asked her to find their leader. He said that the monster has a horn on its head. It was the one that was sending out the retreat signal. As they ran after the monsters, Kerr asked our boy if they need to chase the monsters. Belinda told her master that it is better if they retreat. Ghislain explained to them that followers tend to obsess over their prey. Even if they retreat now, they will still come back and harass them for days. Our boy told the team that there is no reason to give the followers a second chance. He said that they must avoid a war of attrition at all cost. He explained to them that their system will collapse once they lose their leader. He said that they need to kill every single fowler here. Belinda was surprised to hear this. She gently smiled and took out a rope. She realized that her master has changed a lot. She took a stance and told Ghislain that she understands. She threw the rope at a tree and held onto it with a hook. She used the rope to drag herself up. While she was in the air, she got a look at everything in the surroundings. She easily spotted the leader. She quickly threw her rope at it and held it down. She told her master that she has caught the monster. Ghislain covered his body with mana. He charged at the monster with his sword pointed at it. He moved at a crazy speed, so he cut through every monster in his path. He stabbed the leader in its chest. The monster tried to struggle. Our boy told it that it is over. He tore the fowler apart. The moment he did this, he announced that the leader was dead. He ordered his mercenaries to wipe them out. The mercenaries quickly charged at them. They told the monsters that they will make them regret hunting them in the dark. Sir ordered his mercenaries to attack. He told them that they must not lose to Gillian. At sunrise, we see Ghislain kill the last monster. He commended his mercenaries on their efforts. He told them that it is their victory. The men raised their swords and cheered. They could not believe that they survived and won the fight. Belinda quickly ran to our boy. She asked him if he is hurt anywhere. Gillian commended his master on his efforts. Ghislain told them that they all did well. He asked Belinda to do a head count. He ordered Cyr to gather his mercenaries. He said that he needs the men to go with him and Gillian to spread the corpses of the followers around the camp. Cher was surprised to hear this. He asked Ghislain if this has some sort of effect. Our boy explained to him that the smell of the corpses will chase away the other monsters. Followers are one of the monsters that are at the top of the food pyramid at the forest's entrance. Gillian referred to Sir as Kid and told him that the corpses will make the camp safer. Sir was annoyed to hear this. He took a stance and asked Gillian if he wants to settle their issues now. It has now been 10 days since the group entered the Forest of Beasts. Now that the followers have been exterminated, the group has successfully eliminated all sources of danger from their planned route. The only thing left was to mine the runstones. Ghislain took a look at the mountains. He wondered if the danger was really over. While he was thinking, Belinda told him that she is done with the head count. She revealed to him that there are 42 people from the Siberus Mercenaries and 126 people from the contract mercenaries. They lost 3 people. Ghislain asked Belinda if there are no casualties from the Siberus Mercenaries. With a cocky smile on his face, Kerr reminded our boy that he is their captain. Ghislain asked the maid if the 3 dead people are among the contract mercenaries. Belinda said that she cannot confirm it because they cannot find the bodies of the 3 mercenaries. Gordon noticed something odd. He asked his teammates if they know where Maius is. One of them said that he might have died fighting. Another person said that they can't find Maius' body. The man with the eye patch said that Maius must have fled. The scene shifts, and we see Maius and the 2 other mercenaries who are missing. They were running away from the camp. One of them said that he heard a fierce battle sound. He said that they would have died if they stayed at the fight. The other man suggested that they slowed down since they are quite far away from the battle. Maius turned around and called them fools. He asked them to get themselves together. He told them that they need to get out of the forest while the group was busy fighting. He asked them to keep running if they want to leave. The moment he said this, he noticed that the men stopped moving. He moved close to them and asked them if they are deaf. The men began to tremble. One of the men pointed up and asked Maius to look behind him. When the idiot turned around, he saw a terrifying beast. He did not know what he was looking at. In the next scene, we see a ridiculously huge snake on the runstones. The snake had a large amount of bones in front of it. It opened its mouth and let out something. It dropped the bodies of Maius and the stupid men on the bones. The scene shifts and we see the group cutting down the trees in their path. The mercenaries wanted to end their journey and returned back to the town. They were working extra hard. Sir noticed that they were working well without someone ordering them around. He said that he has never seen the lazy mercenaries working so hard. Gillian told him that the mercenaries are different from him. Kerr decided to ignore him. He asked Ghislain if he is going to let the mercenaries go once the mission is over. He told our boy that it is a waste to only use the mercenaries once. Ghislain asked him not to worry about it. He pushed a tree down and revealed to Kair that he is going to hire the men as his personal mercenaries. Mercenaries naturally have weak organizational skills. It is impossible for them to win against a regular army in large-scale battles. However, these men have already surpassed the limits of mercenaries just through the experience they gained in this forest. Ghislain knew that they will be an excellent foundation for expanding his power. The man with the head cover told his captain that they spread the corpses of the falls around their path. Kerr commended the man known as Gazelle for his efforts. He turned to Ghislain and told him that the effect of the corpses has been really good. He said that they have not seen a single monster ever since they left the camp. They did not even encounter a lone monster that has lost its path. Ghislain looked into the forest. He got an eerie feeling. He hoped that it was just a needless worry. While he was looking around, Belinda jumps down from a tree. She called out to him. Ghislain asked her if she saw anything up ahead with a bright smile on her face. Belinda said that she did. Ghislain was shocked to hear what she found. He turned around and ordered the mercenaries to pave the path with all their might. They all accepted his orders. As they moved closer to their destination, they saw a bright light through the trees. When they walked out of the woods, they saw something shocking. The mercenaries were shocked to see what was in front of them. With a confident look on his face, Ghislain told them that this is the reason why they started the expedition. He told them that they came for the highest quality runestone mine. Around the mine there was some fog. Sir could not believe that the forest really had something that was worth a lot of money. Gillian told him that his master always acts upon reason. Belinda hugged our boy. She asked him about how he knew about the runestone mine. The mercenaries could not believe that they were actually looking at runestones. They were stones that most people don't see in their entire lives. They knew that they were going to be rich once they take it back to the town. The moment they thought of this, someone rose up from the fog. He told them that they are not going anywhere. Ghislain quickly knew that something was wrong. The person turned out to be Manus. The dead man told them that it is all over. The moment he said this, he fell to the ground. Gordon and the other mercenaries wanted to run to him. Ghislain stopped them with his sword. He asked them to step back. He took a stance and made a huge swing. His sword pushed away the fog. The men were able to see the bones of the monsters and humans. They were shocked to see the amount of corpses that were there. They wondered about what happened there. Kerr, Belinda, and Ghislain quickly grabbed their weapons. They called out to our boy. Ghislain told them that they cannot mine the runstones for free due to the amount of bones. Our boy was able to tell that this was the nest of a high-class monster. Since some corpses are yet to be corroded, the monster must still be staying there. Ghislain was not able to figure it out immediately because the harmful gases from the corpses were mixed in with the fog. Our boy did not like the situation. There was no particular recording that stated that the mine itself had any danger factors. He turned around and asked everyone to prepare for battle. Immediately he said this. He saw something on the runestones. He saw the python. The monster quickly charged at them. Ghislain ordered everyone to scatter. He charged at the python. He dodged its mouth by going above it and made a slash on its head. When he landed on its body, he covered his sword with mana and charged at its head. He pushed his sword into its head. Unfortunately, it barely damaged the monster. Gillian and Cyr were shocked to see this. They could not believe that Ghislain only left a scratch on the python even after using many. Cyr had never seen such scales. The monster tried to push Ghislain down. Our boy jumped off its head. While he was in the air, the snake fired its venom at him. Ghislain could tell that its venom is extremely poisonous. He turned around and used his coat to block the attack. The venom melted it. Before our boy could get in a good position, the snake charged at him with its tail. Ghislain used his sword to stand his ground. He tried to push the tail back. Unfortunately, the monster was much stronger. It pushed him into the ground. Belinda quickly called out to our boy. The snake spread its body around the group. The men quickly realized that it was trying to squash them before the monster was able to crush them. Ghislain, Belinda, and Carr saved them. They were trying to save as many men as they could. As the group struggled to put themselves together, they called out to Ghislain. They wondered about where he was. Our boy was standing on top of the bones. Now that he had seen the monster with his own eyes, his bad feeling went away. He knew that this monster is the master of the runestone mine. It is known as the blood python. It is one of the monsters he considered impossible to hunt down in this expedition. Ghislain didn't think that he would have to face the monster because it lives in the deepest part of the forest. Our boy knew that the chances of them winning against this monster is very low. It would be best for them to retreat for now and come back prepared next time. However, our boy had no time for delays. He believes that everything he has done up until now will become meaningless if he gives up now. A bright light shined from his chest, and he took a stance. He asked the monster to not get in his way. He said that he has too many things on his back. Ghislain opened his third core after saying this. The blood python turned to him and charged at him. Our boy managed to block its head and landed a cut on it. Before letting the monster go back up, he landed a cut in its eye. The moment he did this, the blood python used its tail to attack him. Ghislain quickly used his sword to shield himself from the crushing weight of the monster. He managed to push the tail back. However, the monster did not stop attacking him. It used its tail to aggressively attack our boy. Ghislain managed to block off the attacks. Even when winning is unlikely, there are battles that one must not avoid. This is the definition of responsibility. Kier, Belinda, and Jillian watched as their master fought for their lives. Ghislain jumped and landed a cut on the python's mouth. Our boy knew that this was the time for him to fulfill his responsibility. When he landed, he took a deep breath and took a look at the monster. He realized that the blood python was not showing any signs of faltering. This was a problem for him because unleashing the third core for a long period of time is too risky. Ghislain realized that his mana will be depleted before he can kill the blood python. The moment he thought of this, the group ran to him. They quickly covered him. Belinda asked him if he is all right. She asked him to escape to safety. She said that they can hold the monster down. Ghislain asked everyone to leave there. They were all shocked to hear this. Gordon asked him to repeat what he said. Jillian asked his master if he knows what he is saying. Ghislain told the man that he can't guarantee his safety in a battle against such a massive monster. He told him that he cannot afford to lose him here. Belinda asked her master to tell her what he plans to do. Our boy said that he will defeat the monster here. Belinda knew that her master has shown her amazing things before today, but she did not understand why he was going this far. While they were talking, the blood python fired its venom at them. Ghislain ordered them to leave quickly. The mercenaries ran. However, they did not run away. They ran to protect their employer with their shields. Our boy was shocked to see this. The men begged him to allow them fight with him. The eye patch man told our boy that they have never met an employer like him. Gordon reminded him that he has saved their lives many times. Seer told him that the treasure will be theirs once the python is gone. Belinda told her master that it is impossible for her to leave him behind. She took out her knives and a dagger. Jillian told Ghislain that they will draw the python's attention and create an opening. Our boy was surprised to hear this. With a smile on his face, Gillian asked Ghislain to trust them since they trusted him. Our boy informed them that the monster is massive and it has a lethal venom. Its extremely sturdy crimson scales will deflect even blades imbued with mana. Ghislain told them that they will die if they receive even one attack. Belinda was shocked to hear this. He revealed to them that they can inflict some damage if they smash its right eye and gaping injury. Our boy raised his sword. He told the Forest of Beast expedition team that they need to return alive. The men smiled when they heard this. They all accepted his order. The blood python charged at them. Ghislain attacked its mouth while Belinda and Carr attacked it from the side. Carr stabbed it in its injury. The monster screamed out in pain. While the python was screaming, Ghislain slammed his axe on its tail. He pressed it down. Ghislain used this opportunity to charge at the monster and stab its other eye. Our boy realized that not everything will go his way just because he knows the future. However, if he doesn't take any action, many will die. This is something that he is not going to let happen because he is the only one who knows the future. Jillian and the other mercenaries continued hitting the tail to hold it down. The python screamed out in pain. The mercenaries did not let it rest. They climbed on top of it and continued stabbing it in its injuries. The python shook its head and managed to shake them off. The moment it did this, Ghislain jumped and charged at it. He was going to stab it on its head. Somehow, the python managed to sense his presence. It opened its mouth and ate our boy. Everyone was shocked to see this. Before the python could even move, a blade came out of its head. Ghislain used his sword to split the monster's head open. He came out of the python's mouth. His clothes were covered in its venom. The group was shocked to see him. He referred to himself as the future of Perdium. The scene shifts and we are taken to the Perdium castle. We see Albert and Homer talking to Zwalter. Albert slammed his hand on the table and told his lord that Ghislain has committed a serious crime. He could not believe that our boy ignored his father's order and went into the forest. Homer asked Albert to calm down. Albert said that he always knew that Ghislain acts unruly. He told the count that our boy thinks that he is the lord of the land because of his long absence. Homer and asked Albert to not get worked up by the issue. He reminded him that it has already been 2 weeks since Ghislain entered the forest. He said that they could have stopped our boy if Scoven had not made a false report. The general administrator did not understand why Scoven would help Ghislain. A crime like this could cost him his knight status. Albert told the count that he cannot let our boy continue to behave as he wishes. He told him that he should imprison Ghislain the moment he returns and punish him. Zwalter was quite annoyed with his son's actions. While they were talking, the night captain barged into the room. He told the count that he needs to come down to see something. Zwalter asked Randolph if something is wrong.